Shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and its society. I want to start out giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Dash. Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother Mother's Our Union, A.K.A. Mataz. I'm coming back with another quick video. And as you can see with the title, this complete wickedness that these females be on, man. You know, it's always some wickedness. I really wasn't even trying to touch on these females again, but it just gotta come out because y'all gotta get corrected. You know, y'all gotta get corrected. I mean, it's nothing other way, man. Like this female right here, as you can see, she got pregnant by her man and his dad at the same time, bro. His man by her man and his dad at the same time. And is it possible? Yes, it's possible for a female seed to get fertilized while she's pregnant. You can fertilize another seed. It's possible. I'm gonna Google it to prove it and show that. But it's just complete wickedness on all levels. You know, they even have to even deal with this type of stuff. You know, this is the world we live in when these females got complete free reign to do whatever the hell they want and think, and they don't get no judgment for this. There's no repercussions for this type of stuff. But it's coming very soon. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to destroy these wicked demonic females, man, for this type of wickedness that they be on. They think they're going to get away with it, but they're not. They're not getting away with this type of stuff, man. You know, there's a judgment for all of it, you know. Alright, so now I'm about to go to the video. I'm going to let it play. And then we going to go from there, man. We're going to go from there. Call it loud for self. You look at these self-driving. That's ain't have to say about these cars.
Yes, my twins have different dads. One of the twins' dad is my husband. The other twins' dad is my husband's dad. Both their name is Mark. I'm not going to keep explaining that shit to y'all. So, yes, one of my daughter, her grandpa, is her dad. Yes, my daughters are cousins. Yes, they're sisters. My husband and my daughter, who's by his dad, that's his sister and his daughter, technically, because he claims both of them. He claims both of them as his own. If you let him tell it, he said these is both his kids. He don't look at them no different. Yes, he claims both of them. Y'all ask, you say is they identical because y'all said they look just alike. So no, technically they're not identical. Because in order to be identical twins, they have to have one egg that splits. There was two eggs that kind of went their own separate ways and was fertilized during, I guess, the same time frame, and I just end up happening to get pregnant with twins. Okay, what other questions y'all was asking me? Yes, and how do they look alike? Now they look alike because they're fucking sisters. They're still sisters at the end of the day, and their dad and his dad look alike. So it's still damn near the same damn eggs, the same seeds, the same eggs. So y'all gotta do 2 + 2, make y'all's math equal whatever the fuck y'all want to make it equal. But I'm done answering questions and I'm done thinking for y'all. Y'all think whatever y'all want to think. I'm done. Yes, my twins have different dads.
So yeah, man. And is it possible for that to happen? Yes, it is, man. A woman could get pregnant while she's pregnant if another egg is still ovulating for her to get fertilized. I'm gonna Google it to prove that, because you know y'all don't have understanding of that. Can a woman get pregnant still while she's pregnant?
Yeah.
Yes,
it's possible for a woman to become pregnant again while already pregnant, although it's very uncommon. This is called superfetation, and it happens when a second egg is fertilized after the first pregnancy has begun. For medical advice or a diagnosis, consult a professional.
So I'm gonna do it. So you heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right?
July 24th.
I wanted to play again. Can a woman get pregnant still while she's pregnant? I just want the AI to talk, but I guess it's gonna give me a hard time. Snap! Let me do this again, man. I think it went to the other phone. Give me 1 second. But yeah, man, that can happen, man. A female can get pregnant while she's pregnant, and then it'll have 2 eggs fertilized, man, which is complete wickedness, man. It's completely out of order, you know. And she got pregnant by not her man and the father. They both was cracking her. They both cracked her, man. That's wicked, bro.
스파킹 제로.
Give me a second. Give me a second. So I'm about to do it again, and then I'm gonna get some scriptures, man. Can a woman get pregnant while she's pregnant? Thing won't speak when I wanted to speak on the AI. Like, what the hell?
Yes, it's possible to become pregnant while already pregnant, though it's very rare. This is called superfetation, and it occurs when your body releases another egg, which is fertilized and implants during an existing pregnancy. The resulting babies will have different ages. For medical advice or a diagnosis, consult a professional.
So yes, that can happen. A woman can get pregnant while she's pregnant. So I just wanted to prove that, because, you know, I don't want nobody to be getting simple-minded and say, oh, that's impossible. No, it's possible. A woman can get pregnant while she's pregnant, you know. But that was complete wickedness, because she got cracked by the her man and the father, which is completely out of order. And now, you know, this simp, her man, he ain't nothing but a simp. You know, he ain't nothing but a damn simp. Because he said, oh man, them both my daughters. I'm going to claim both of them as mine. They're my daughters. You know, being a simp ass nigga, when you should be leaving this female alone, because according to the scriptures, she should be put to death. That's adultery. But it looked like he ain't tripping that the father cracked her too. Either, man. This is the type of stuff. This is what America, man. What you want pretty much here in America, and there's no repercussions for this shit. So it says it talk about that, man. That's basically the scriptures talk about this, man. Let me go and get that, man. I'm trying to word it right. Second, give me a second. Damn, man, get this thing moving slow. It ain't moving slow as hell. You cannot take your son's wife, KJV, because he is simp. He is, you know, for even allowing that. Let me get that. Leviticus 18 and 15. Give me a second. Salakia. This Leviticus 18 and 15. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law. She is thy son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. And that's exactly what happened, man. He uncovered the nakedness uncover her nakedness, man, which is out of order, man. You cannot be cracking your daughter-in-law, man. But this both of them surely shall both of them shall surely be put to death. They have wrought confusion. Their blood should be upon them. You know, so both of them should be put to death for that wickedness, man. Both of them, not just her, not just all of them. You know, you cracking. Like, man, what's up with this, man? And then she get pregnant by both the man and the father. Like, they sharing children. And this is sick, man. This is the sickness that is pushed here in America, man. But you ain't gonna find this nowhere else, really, man. If they catch you doing this in these other countries, you're gonna get put to death on sight, man. You know, you're gonna get put to death on sight. But this is what's promoted here, man. And they okay with this wickedness, man. You know, Jake don't have nothing to say when it comes to this, man. But when it comes to anything else, when it comes to being righteous, or a man dealing with a woman that have reached her father, which she is a young woman, y'all say that's off. Y'all would say, oh man, that's wicked. He messing with a little girl and all of this bull crap. Well, she reached her flower. She's a young woman. Now, we not promoting and saying that, hey, go mess with a 13, 14, 15-year-old. We not promoting that here. But we tell whatever the age limit of consent in your state, then you could, that's who you deal with. Here in Illinois is 17 and up. When you're here in Illinois at the age 17, you could go to the county. You can go to prison. You can get arrested. You can go to prison at 17 years old, man. You know? That's what's promoted. That's what happens here. But we're not gonna tell nobody go deal with a woman at that age, under that age. We ain't gonna tell no woman. We ain't gonna tell no man to deal with a woman under that age. If she's under 17, don't deal with her. That's what we gonna tell you. You know, here in Chicago, man. You know, simple as that. Because you still gotta abide by the laws of Esau. But y'all would say that's wicked. I done heard a female say, oh, that's wicked. I'm gonna put that dude to death. Woo, 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 this. They gotta die because they pushing, promoting, saying that dude is wrong. But when it comes to this, y'all got nothing to say. Y'all, that's interesting. She got pregnant by the man, her man and the father. She living her best life. Y'all will push that and promote that like it's okay. But that's complete wickedness. You know? No, man, wickedness happen. Man, let me get this, man. This second address, man. This second address, 15 and 6. This second address, 15 and 6. It says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. That's nothing but out of orderness, man. And nobody, they should not survive for that type of stuff, man. They should be put to death. Look at this crazy people. They're like, oh my God, they about to cause accidents, man. Like, because they so impatient. People are impatient. It's that we in traffic. Why can't you just be patient? But man, like, but this is the type of stuff that they dealing with and on, man. You know, this type of folly, this type of wickedness, this type of out of orderness, man. Let me keep going. Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complaineth continually. And we the only ones that's complaining about this place. Ain't nobody else complaining about America. Ain't nobody got nothing to say. They with whatever America rolling with, man. You know? And everything is just okay and peaches and cream. No, man. No, that's not okay. No, that's not cool for that to be happening, man. No, that's not a female living her best life. No, she shouldn't have never laid with the her man and the father. And no, her man should not be claiming both of them children. One of them children ain't even here. That's his father's child. So that it's crazy. They are cousins and sisters, and oh man, I don't know, man. What else? What else would they be? Cousins, sisters, and something else. Oh, that's the fathers. That would also one of the child would also be the father's sister. That's confusion. That's the father's sister as well. That's his little sister. So it's this a bunch of confusion right there. That's his little sister, which is also his man. This is his folly. I don't even know how to put this in words, man. It's hard to even put this stuff in words. This is the type of wickedness that we dealing with, bro. But y'all want America to go on and continue on in this place, man. You want to continue on in a place that's polluted and sick like this, man. No, man. Micah 2 and 10. Let me get that. There's Micah 2 and 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It should destroy you even with a sore destruction. This is not our rest. This is not our rest. You will destroy yourself here, man. This type of wickedness that's promoted, man. You know? No, man, this is a bunch of nastiness. This is sick. But y'all get mad at things that are righteous, you know? That's how wicked you people are. Because y'all don't follow what Yahweh Shem Yahushua say. Y'all put everything that's good, evil, and anything that's evil, y'all make it good, man. This is the type of mentality you people have here because y'all full of wickedness. Y'all don't want to get right. This is Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe means destruction. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. But this is what type of stuff being pushed here in America, man. You know, this is the type of stuff that happens, and that wickedness, they should all of them need to be put to death immediately. They need to get put to death immediately, man. Shalom. That's how you say peace, or hey, how you doing? Peace to you. Shalom. Hi. It also means hi or a greeting. So it's shalom or shalom, but it's shalom. Peace to you. You know, how you doing, or how's everything going? And then when you leave, you say the same thing. Shalom. Peace to you. So yeah, shalom, man. But yeah, man, this stuff, man, this stuff that's being pushed here, man, America must be destroyed. It must be destroyed immediately. Nothing should keep going on here, man, or we will all die, because it's nothing but confusion being pushed, and we don't want this confusion to keep getting pushed here, man. You know, we want this stuff to stop, man. That's folly, man. For all three of them to even be in this cahoots. That, like I said, man, that's also what he claiming his daughter, which is her twin sister. That's her twin sister, which is the father. One of them is his child, but the other child, which is his father's daughter, that's his sister. That's his sister also. Like, what the hell? Man, this is sick, man. That's why we gotta go, man. We gotta go. We gotta get out of this place, man. Like, man, we gotta get out of this place ASAP, man. We must get out of this place. That's why we crying out. The righteous is crying out, man. You know, we the only ones crying out for this wickedness, man. This is an abomination here. Let me get Ezekiel 9 and 4, man. This is an abomination. And the Lord Yahweh was saying unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of the Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the man that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. We the only ones sighing and crying for all of these abominations that's being done here. Ain't nobody else crying about these things. And that mark goes from exempt from judgment. We the only ones who speaking out about these things and how wicked and evil this place is, man. You know, and they want to keep pushing and promoting this type of stuff. But this is the type of stuff you get with them pushing this type of wickedness, man. You know, like that's sick, man. That's sick for her to have sex with her man and the father and get pregnant by two different men at the same time. That's wickedness, man. You know. Here go this female. I seen you last time. You don't know nothing what you talking about. You always got something to say. You ain't no boss. You gonna be destroyed, and you are part of the problem too, because you are them type of females that promote that. You will be okay with that. You okay with that female that I got on the that I got for the thumbnail? You okay with you will probably have sex with your man and the father. You probably have sex with. They probably did a threesome. Who knows, man? You'll probably be cool with that, man. You know, you'll probably be cool with that type of stuff. I think that's cool and that's okay to do, man. No, it's not okay. It's wickedness, man. It's not okay to do stuff like that. That's not right. That's not of Yahweh Shimmy Shai. Oh man, but you got something to say about me when I'm just talking against wickedness. You keep got something to say against me when I'm talking against wickedness, and I'm telling you the truth. You are an enemy. This is why we want to get out of this place, because it's sick. America ain't nothing but, and they push this, and it's okay. Everything is promoted to go off for you to be wicked. You know, for you go off, and go off. Going off means going off the path of righteousness, because y'all don't want the old path. Y'all don't want righteousness to dwell. You get, like I said, man. Y'all get mad that a man can have more than one wife, but these females is having sex with everything. Homosexuality, carpet munching, having sex with the father and son, a son and the father. She laying down, just doing all type of wickedness, man. You know that's not cool, man. To be pushing this type of stuff that's going on here. But I'm about to keep going, cause like I said, you became an enemy, man. Y'all enemies because y'all don't want to hear the truth. This Galatians 6, 4 and 16. It says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Yes. Y'all became enemies because when we tell y'all these things is wrong, instead of getting right with and hearing these scriptures and getting yourself in order with your how about you Shai, y'all got a lot of things to say against men like us that's actually teaching truth and trying to tell y'all the right things. You know, we're not telling y'all these things because we just want to seem like we deep or seem like we on a level or something. We actually warning y'all for y'all souls. We looking out for y'all because that type of wickedness that's going on, it got to get chased out the earth. Everything is out of course. Let me get that. That's Psalms 82 and 5. Let me get that, man. Everything is out of course, man. I ain't got no highlights on none of these, man. Why ain't no highlights? This is Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth are out of course. Everything is out of course. The whole foundation of the earth is out of course because of this type of wickedness that's being promoted. You know, if we was in the ancient days, they would have been put to death right away, like the scripture says in Leviticus. That's in the law. You know, they don't follow the laws of the Lord. They don't care about the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They would have been put to death right away, man. You know, they would have been put to death right away. I don't care what do that mean? People, why? I don't care about that. The point is the work is being done. Who cares? I don't need a whole bunch of listeners, and most of the people that come through and listen, y'all scoff anyway. It was like the last video you was on when you was talking mess. It was over 400 and some people watching, and guess what? Most of them were scoffers. Who cares? I don't care about no scoffers. If you ain't receiving the truth, it ain't for you. This is only for the people, only for the elect, the ones that's gonna receive it. We don't care about you. Everything is out of course, though. Like I said, man, all the foundation of the earth is out of course. Everything is out of order. You know, everything is getting worse and worse. The more we dwell in this place, it get worse, man. Ain't nothing getting better here. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to destroy this place, man, because ain't nothing being better. Ain't nothing getting better. It's getting out of order and sick, you know. Let me get this Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Everything is out of course, man. Everything is out of balance because they're not following the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And when you don't follow the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and get yourself in some type of order, what you get? Wickedness. You looking at it, maliciousness, out of orderness. All these people are haters of the Most High, because if you was in your right mind, you would see that and attack that. You will attack what's wicked, and you will be pushing what's right. But see, y'all don't want to hear what's right. So we telling you the rightness, they should be put to death. But instead of that, everybody want to say something off and want to follow out in this off world and be a part of it. Y'all want to be a part of America wickedness instead of getting right, man. This is why you got homosexuality running rampant. All of this stuff running rampant. Everybody being lovers of themselves and worshiping the creature more than the creator. This is because it is. This stuff is being promoted. You know, this is the things you gotta deal with here, and it's starting to get even more just more demonic, man. Everywhere you turn around there's some wickedness. They push it in the TV shows. They forcing it on your children. They doing all of this, man. You know, this is how they what they do to our people, man. This is Romans. These so-called white people, y'all love them. This is Romans 1, and I'm gonna start at 29. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 20. I'm gonna start at 28. Even as they did not like to retain the Most High Power God in their knowledge, Most High Power God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. And this is what a lot of these people do, because they got a reprobate mind. They full of the reprobatedness, all of the wickedness, all of that, man. You know, this is the type of stuff they like. And they fulfill the lust of their flesh. The lust that's fulfilling the lust of the flesh. Her land with that with the son and the father, she's fulfilling the lust of her flesh. She wanted to get cracked by a son and a father. So she loved that. That's what she was loving, and got pregnant by both of them. You know, which is wicked. Ain't nothing right about that. You know, that's sick. That's really sick, man, and nasty. You know, you don't do that. That's not of God. But y'all sit here and say y'all love the Most High, but y'all follow nothing the Most High say do. Y'all don't follow the scriptures. Y'all don't want to hear these scriptures. And then everybody a Christian until the scriptures come out. The scriptures start cutting them to the heart. They don't want to hear it. So it says, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of the Most High Power God, despiteful, proud, boasters, extortioners of evil things, disobedient to parents. This is all happening right now in the last days. Everything that's being said on these lists is happening right now, and you seeing these people getting more and more sick and demonic and out of order, man. You know, this is what you're getting. And it says, without understanding, covetous breaker, without natural affection, which is homosexuality, they doing all of that wickedness, you know. It says, implacable, unmerciful. These people don't even have mercy. You know, they ready to attack people like us. Like I said, man, we telling you right. They want to attack us and call us, we on the evilness. We telling people wrong according to them. According to them, we ain't telling people the truth. We not telling people right. We not trying to help people get in order. Nah, man, we don't like I said, we only out here for the elect anyway. If you ain't under the elect, you will be destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Simple as that. You know, that's just what it is. You're going to be destroyed. So go ahead, keep scoffing. We don't get upset about you scoffers. You know, sometimes we get a little bit passionate and we ready to curse you out. Like Nene coming on here scoffing again. That's all she love to do is scoff. And she got a husband. You should be worried about your husband than you worrying about me. But this is how wicked they are. It says, who knowing the judgment of the Most High Power God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Not only do the same have, but have pleasures in them that do them. Y'all have pleasures in doing wickedness, man. Y'all get a rush off this type of wickedness, man. And that is the worst wickedness you could do. What she did, wanted the worst. That's how you know it says all wickedness was that Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. These females are completely out of order, man. All wickedness is but little to them. They don't think that that's wrong. They think they're living their best life when they're doing something completely out of order and not in the right eyesight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's sick. For you to do something like that, that's sick, man. And they don't want to hear that, you know? They don't want to hear that, man. So when we try to tell you right and get you on the right track, they want to continue talking mess. But it's all good, man. All of this wickedness that's happening is going to eventually be put out the earth. It's going to get chased out the earth because Yahweh Shem Yahushua eyes don't even promote behold wickedness. Let me see what that said. First Timothy. Let me see what is it. I think it's 2. Let me see. Maybe it's Second Timothy. Let me see. I think it's Second Timothy. Let me see. Okay, here it is. It's Second Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times should come. We are literally living in the last days, man. These are the last days. And all you seeing is it getting worse and worse, man. Yahweh Shai is about to return. And he's about to be very angry. And it's about to get real messed up out here, man. And a lot of people ain't gonna know what to do when Yahweh Shem Yahushua put that fire on their ass. And before he put the ultimate fire, which is the thermonuclear missiles and the chariots that's gonna shoot laser beams on this place, he gonna put y'all through Jacob's trouble. And y'all gonna have to go through that. Jacob's trouble is about to get real nasty for you people, man. You know? And you're gonna see a lot of death coming into this world, man. You know, a lot of destruction to y'all, man. And it says, for men should be lovers of their own selves. It says, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And that's what you're seeing here in America. These people are lovers of themselves, proud, boasters, out of order, man, doing whatever, unholy, man, unthankful. They don't want to hear it. Like disobedient to parents is real, real, real. You know, while she on here, she probably don't even have order with her children, like she's saying. Your children probably listen to all the wicked music, which I'm not saying you can't listen to music. I ain't saying I ain't never listened to. I don't listen to certain rappers and stuff because I like, but it's still wicked. And a lot of y'all children follow after that. They look up to these people and worship them as idols. When you call somebody an idol, you worshiping them as a god of the Most High. You worship them like they the Most High themselves. You know that's wicked. And it says, without natural affections, truth breakers, false accusers, uh, antagonists, fierce, despiteful of those that are good. Y'all hate the people that's doing good. The people that's actually saying right. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all get mad, you know. Y'all get mad about them things, man. You know, and that's completely out of order. Hold on, let me play it real quick and Salakia. Because hey man, this place gotta go down, man. That's why Yahweh Shem Shai is about to destroy this place, man. You know, destruction have to happen, man. Well, hold on. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High Power God. Let me keep going. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. For such turn away. That's what y'all do. Y'all have a form of godliness, acting like y'all doing something right. But you don't really love the Most High like y'all say y'all do. Y'all don't want love the Most High. Y'all wicked as hell, man. It says, for this sort are they which creep into houses and lay captive silly women laid with sin, laid always with diverse lusts. And that's a lot of you females right now. Y'all silly as hell, but got so much to say on the comment board, to talk mess, to scoff, but not getting right with your help. I shouldn't be able to shot. What type of stuff is that, man? What type of time are you really on? Like, why are you on this type of time? Like, why can't you just listen to the right ways of Yahweh Shem Shai instead of getting out of order with them? You know, this is what I'm saying. But we the wrong people on the planet. Y'all make us seem like we wrong. You know, all the scoffing and stuff. Yasharali, you ain't gotta block these people. Let these people scoff. I want them to scoff. I want them to mark themselves, man. That's Yasharali. Let them mark themselves. Let them dig themselves in a ditch, man. I don't want you kicking all them off the page. Shalom, let these people scoff, man. Let them talk they shit, man. I don't care about them scoffing, man. You know, because that's prophecy, man. You know, what it says, that there should come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust. Let them scoff. Let them say what they want to say on my page. I don't care what these people got to say. You know, they out of order, you know. I know you want to shut that bitch up, man. But she is scoffer, man. She came and scoffed the last time. Let her ass scoff. All she doing is digging a ditch. She digging herself a ditch and digging herself a hole, man. That's all she doing is digging herself a hole because she want to keep talking mess. You know, running her mouth. You know, this is why this place is gonna keep getting worse and worse. You females, a lot of the problems is you females, man, out of order, man, and don't want to get right with your how about Shimmy out shot. That's why it says in Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. You know, it started with a female bringing sin through the earth, and now all this sin and this stuff got promoted. And look at it, man. It's just getting worse and worse, man. Look at all this stuff that's happening here, man. You know, this is completely demonic, man. You know, you know, these people gonna say whatever the hell they want to say. Let them do what they want, man. Because all what's about to happen is nothing but destruction to them. They about to get destroyed off this earth for all of this demonicness, man. This female having sex with the son and the father and getting pregnant at the same time. That's wicked, man. Which I proved is possible. A woman can get pregnant twice while she's pregnant. She can get pregnant again. If another egg is ovulating and you can fertilize it, you know, and that's what happened. That's sick. That's some sick mess. It ain't even yo. I see if your man did it. This is his father. His father, man. You know, cracking up too, and then busting all up in her. And she probably thought, you know how these wicked ass niggas, bro, they be like, man, I'm going to nut all up in her, man. She ain't gonna get pregnant anyway. She already pregnant. I could just bust it up. No, she could still get pregnant, man. Like y'all don't understand the biology of the body, man. Y'all don't understand the science, man, behind everything. True science, real science. You know, it's a lot of stuff y'all don't know, man, and that's sick. That was sick, bro. That's sick, man. Y'all I'm shy gonna destroy you people, man, for this type of madness, this type of sickness, man, that's happening here, man. You know, it's gonna be a rude awakening, man, for y'all, man. It's gonna be a rude awakening for y'all when Yahweh shall return and destroy y'all off the face of the earth, man. Because y'all want to keep continuing this folly, man, doing this wickedness, pushing, promoting this stuff, and not correcting. Y'all don't even correct this stuff. You know, this stuff is out of order, man. You know, and that's why when this judgment come, it's gonna be horrible for y'all. But like I said, man, all we doing is out here for the elect. We telling the elect what's right and what's wrong, because that's the ones who gonna actually correct it. This is Ezekiel 33:1. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, it says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood should be upon his own head. A lot of these people are about to get blood upon their own head because of this wickedness, man. Instead of getting right with Yahweh Shem Shah, you know, you're gonna get destroyed. Simple as that. You know, y'all blood gonna be on y'all because y'all love this wickedness. Y'all love doing this and promoting it, following after this evilness, man. You know, and Yahweh Shem Shah is tired of you people because y'all sick as hell, man. And y'all cool with it. Y'all just cool with wickedness, man. Cool with out of orderness. Cool with pushing and following after these ways of this world, man. You know, we the only ones who getting tired of this. Like I said earlier, we the only ones who crying out. We're crying out while everybody else is following after this, man. You know, everybody else love this wickedness. They love dancing with the devil, man. That's what y'all doing. Y'all dancing with the devil, man. Dancing with the ways of this world. You know? You know? Man, hey, man. And it's going to get worse for y'all. It's just going to get worse for y'all when y'all see it, man. You know? Let me get this real quick. I'm about to be closing this in a minute. I'm about to be pulling up to my destination where I'm going for right now. And I'm going for right now. Then Lord willing, I'm gonna start another show later on when I get back to the house. I'm gonna start another show. But Let me get this. This is Ezekiel 32:7. It says, "And when I shall put thee out, I will cover the heavens and make the stars thereof dark. I will cover the sun with a cloud, which is the chariot, and the moon should not give her light. All bright lights of heaven will I make darkness over thee, and set darkness, saith the Lord Yahweh, saith the Lord Yahweh." So the Lord about to set darkness upon the land. So like it set darkness upon the land, saith the Lord Yahweh. "I will also vex the hearts of many people when I shall bring thy destruction amongst the nations, and to the countries which thou hast not known." So yeah, all of this destruction and stuff is about to come. And if you don't get right with Yahweh Shem Shah, you will die here. Simple as that. You're going to die. You know, ain't no it's or buts about it. You know, yea, I will make many people amazed at thee, and their kings shall be horribly afraid for thee. When I shall burnish my sword before them, and they shall tremble at every moment. Every man for his own life in the day of thy fall. That's what's about to happen. It's coming. "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the sword of the king of Babylon shall come upon thee," which this is great Babylon. Babylon means confusion. That's confusion that just happened, you know. "By the sword of the mighty will I cause thy multitude to fall, the terrible of the nation, all of them, and they shall spoil the pomp of Egypt. All the multitude thereof should be destroyed." And every last one of y'all are going to be destroyed, man. Because you don't want to get right with your how about Shimmy Shai. And the hell with you people, man. That's why I don't mind. That's why I say, you ain't got to block them. Let them talk. I don't care. Let them scoff. Let them scoff. They digging themselves. Oh, they marking themselves. I ain't worried about their damn comments. Let them say what the hell they gonna say, man. Because at the end of the day, this word is being preached and it's going to the four corners of the earth, and it's people listening, man. People have been listening. They listening. They asking questions. Like it was a dude asking questions the other day. People are starting to wake up, man. More people are waking up to this truth, man, and calling out Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because like I said, this is for the elect. Them the ones that's gonna hear. Them the ones that's gonna hear this, man. You know. And the hell with the rest of the people who don't want to hear this, man. Who don't want to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The hell with you people, man. We don't care, man. You could die and be destroyed. All we care, man. But I'm about to go ahead and close this, man. I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakagadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barakathum, and a Baba Ball.